So guys, we are doing off the spur of the moment one trip to get, what is it called?
Road trip.
One road trip off the spur, off the cuff of the moment to get.
What is happening?
She can't even. We're going to get crawfish in Louisiana. It's like a 4.5 hour drive, but New Orleans for crawfish and beignets, because we just bought some crawfish from this place and it was spicy as hell, and we had this debate like the spiciest and what authentic crawfish tastes like, and we're going. We just packed just in case we stay the night and we don't feel like driving, but our plan is to drive there, get some bomb ass crawfish. I look at Mess, get some bomb crawfish and drive back. So that's what we're doing now. This is so exciting. Cindy keeps saying, what is happening? What is happening? I live for these type of moments, spur in the moment. Let's do it. We're going to Louisiana, New Orleans, Louisiana. Let's go. Cindy. Oh, let me turn the. Say hi.
Just the other day, I heard a hoe say, matter of fact, what could a hoe say? With a face like this and a bitch this paid, shit, what could a hoe say?
Well, on this day, the traffic was a little bit more than normal, even though Houston always has a lot of traffic. But the rodeo was in town, and it took us a while just to get out of Houston. We're kind of downtown area, and you know that place right there where the arches are. They usually have nice, pretty lights, but the lights weren't working that day. I don't know why, but yeah, we are traveling. Took us a little bit longer, and Sydney's in the back sleep, knocked out, because at this point it's her bedtime. So when you're traveling and you see a Buc-ee's, you have to pull over. You have to pretend like you have to pee or fake like you need gas, just because you need to experience Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is a place like no other. Okay, and you'll see when we get inside why I say that. Oh wait, Cindy was asleep in the back. So we actually had to use the restroom, and these are the paintings on the wall before you get to the restroom. I thought that was super cute. Buc-ee's is huge. It's a place where you can get just about anything you need while you're on the road, or if you're close, you just go there to buy this brisket sandwich. It looks so good. They have brisket sandwiches. They had cinnamon glazed pecans. They have baby clothes. They have antiques. They have homemade tortillas. They have beef jerky. They have anything that you can think of. And we did not have time to just waste to explore Buc-ee's. Maybe one day Sid and I will do a whole vlog about Buc-ee's on our channel, just to let you guys see the entirety of the store. There's a homemade tortillas, and we'll let you guys know. But we had to use the restroom. I got some coffee. The coffee that I wanted, I like dark roast. That was kind of emptied out because they have like so many people there. But yeah, so we got what we wanted. Sid got some Skittles, and we got back on the road after we took a picture with Buc-ee himself right here. Look at Sydney. Okay, we're gonna do a house flip. Okay, that will go up. We're here. Sydney's in the bed. I'm about to get comfy too. We made it. So it is crawfish season. So it's crawfish season. Sydney's excited about the beignets. And we got here late, so everything is closed. We can't go to Bourbon Street because it goes down on Bourbon Street, and it's not kid friendly, especially with what's going on now. But we're here and I found some good places as on the drive up.
Did you find some good
We already know we're gonna go to Cafe Du Monde for the beignets.
Okay.
But I found some good places. We're trying to avoid. We're like 15 to 20 minutes away from everything, and we're trying to avoid all the tourist spots. We don't want to go where the tourists go to get crawfish. We're trying to get the locals, eat where the locals eat. So I found some good places. I was on TikTok. I was on Google reviews. I was on Instagram. In the comments, you got to be in the comments of people, those small reviewers, in their comments to find out where to go. And I found some good places that they might be crowded because of the locals. They do go there, and it's good places that the locals go, but it's not going to be crowded with tourists. You know what I'm saying? Those, you know how they charge tourists, they upcharge them and just for the location and everything like that. But I'm excited, so I will see you guys tomorrow. And we literally just packed anything. We went home through because we went to the park and we did some running and walking. It was hot today, but we bought some crawfish in Houston, and it was like, it was just so spontaneous that we did this. So we're here. Sydney's tired. I don't know why she's tired, because she slept the whole ride.
I'm still sleepy.
But all right. Good morning. So it's the next day. We are in New Orleans, and we are on our way to Bourbon Street or the French Quarter just to do some little touristy things, because where we want to go, it's not open yet, and we're just going to take some time to look around and enjoy New Orleans, because we are on a time crunch. But we're here, guys. It's kind of gloomy, but let's hope the crawfish makes up for the weather. Right, Sid? Sydney!
What?
So we're down in the French Quarter, just driving around, looking and sightseeing. And I did find a great place to eat at. It's called Casnet Seafood Market, but it was closed that day. It's closed on Sundays and Mondays, and I really have my heart set on their po' boys, because they make fresh French bread, and their crawfish, because they have the great reviews, but it's closed. So next time we go, I will go there because it looks so good. But anyway, we're riding around trying to find parking. There's Bourbon Street, and we find parking at the shops at Canal, and we went inside there, and it's beautiful in there. It's connected to the Westin, and that elevator that's in there, it's kind of fast. So that Sydney was like, it feels like a free roller coaster, Mom. And this was her first time actually going into those doors like that. She was excited to play with those doors. So yeah, we're just walking around all of the French Quarter to sightsee and experience all the different shops and the culture and just all the spirit of downtown New Orleans or the French Quarter. You know, it was beautiful. I didn't expect it to be this nice, because Mardi Gras was just a couple days ago, so everything was beautiful. I didn't know what to expect from New Orleans, because this was my first time going, but you could just feel, I don't know what you feel in the air, but it's a good feeling. You know, it was something that I never expected. I thought it would be like a kind of gloom over, but the experience was amazing, and we're definitely going to go again so we can ride one of these horses, take a horse tour. And we are on our way to Cafe Du Monde because Sydney needs to have a beignet. She's like, Ma, let's go, let's roll. So a man, I think it was the guy right there on the corner, suggested that we go to Cafe Beignet, and I'm glad we did, because these beignets were delicious. And Cafe Du Monde, as you'll see in the next couple clips, was so crowded. They had lines on each side. So we were on a time crunch, and if we would have stood in that line, the whole trip would have been about Cafe Du Monde and beignets. But we wanted crawfish, so I want to eat some of it on camera while I still got juice.
I want this one.
Wow, what's going on?
Can I eat it now?
You're gonna eat some of it, not all of it, because we're going to get crawfish.
I don't want the crawfish.
Oh yeah, you don't eat crawfish, but you're going to eat something else. So just come on, we're going to have it. Sydney's first time eating a beignet.
Good.
It's good. Napkins.
The table. Good.
So we got 3 beignets, good size beignets, for about $10. You can get them a 3, 6, or some other, I don't know, but we just got 3, and they were delicious. And you're going to get messy, so don't worry about making a mess, because it's normal. They gave us a lot of powdered sugar. Next, we went by the River Walk, and there are where you load up to take the tours. Cafe Du Monde is right by, on the corner, the next corner. And we went by the River Walk, took some pictures. It was just a lovely vibe, a lovely day. The weather changed. It started getting a little hot though, but everything was perfect about this trip. And because we couldn't go to Castnet, I picked a second place to go get seafood, and you'll see in the upcoming scene what happened, what's going on. But look at that. Cafe Du Monde is right straight ahead. That's where I'm going to go to film, and I'm just happy we made a choice to eat beignets somewhere else. I never had theirs before, but I know you can dip them in chocolate. But they did offer some different strawberries and chocolate and stuff like that. But I just wanted the original beignet to start off with, to try. But to try freshly, because my sister went before, she brought us some back. But, you know, when it's not fresh, it's not really good. So I like to try mine while they're still hot. But there's a line. And here is the River Walk. We sat by the Mississippi River, and we took pictures in front of it, as well as the St. Louis Cathedral across the street. It was just so beautiful. And of course, we will come back to experience more and do more, because there are a lot of things to do in New Orleans. Not just party, but it's so much history in New Orleans. And I'm just happy to be with my daughter, giving her hugs and kisses, and just making the best out of our time, because she's going to grow up fast. And there's the cathedral across the street. And then we were off. While walking back to our car, we heard the jazz music playing, guitars playing, people making music with their bodies. It was just a whole vibe, and New Orleans is it. Okay guys, now we are at our next destination. We just came from the French Quarter, and we wanted to go somewhere where there's not a lot of tourists. Now, as you can see, it's so beautiful. We're walking to the Boyle Seafood. We looked at their reviews, and it's all great and nice. Thank you. And it's so beautiful over here. It's nice weather. How you feeling, Sid? Sid doesn't eat crawfish, but we're going to get her a po' boy. Right, Sid? She's going to get a po' boy or whatever she wants to eat, and we're going to enjoy it. It's right here at the end of the block. Right there. So I'm not going to spend too much time reviewing this place because it wasn't what we expected. The crawfish was served to me cold. It really wasn't good. I ordered margarita. The margarita was water, basically. It wasn't even about the amount of alcohol in it because I didn't taste the alcohol, but the strawberry margarita that I ordered, the strawberry in it, you didn't even taste the strawberry. So basically I was just drinking water. So either it's like the food is bad and the drinks are good, or the drinks are good and the food is bad. But in this case, what we ordered, I'm not going to say everything, and Sydney's noodles, they weren't really good at all. So we were kind of disappointed because that was supposed to be our main thing. But it's okay because we got to experience other things. And this place is called The Boyle. I wouldn't recommend anyone go here. It was not worth. There's other places you can go. Like I said, Castnet is where I wanted to go originally, but they were closed. And then the Blue Store, everybody knows about the Blue Store, but we wanted to actually go to the Blue Store after we left here, but we didn't have time. We had to get right back on the road. So let me know more places that you know in New Orleans that have the best crawfish, the best po' boys, so we can go back and do it the right way. We're going to spend a little bit more time and try more restaurants, but this spontaneous day, 24 hours, because we literally got back just in time for Sydney to go to bed. We'll stay up about an hour. So we were there. We made this trip in 24 hours. It was perfect. It was fun, even though the crawfish wasn't the best, but the experience made up. The thrill made up for it. The vibrancy of the New Orleans streets, the French Quarter, made up for everything else. And I know we can get good crawfish somewhere else other than there. We were just trying. I'm not from there, so I don't know places. But the first one where we wanted to go, I know that would have been great for sure. But we did some sightseeing on the way back because on the way there it was dark and we couldn't see anything. And because we were hungry, because we didn't really eat, we stopped at Whataburger and we just chilled and vibed and enjoyed our ride. And I thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. If you like this video and you want more videos like this, go ahead and thumbs up. And I just thank you guys, and share this video. And we are back in Houston. Thanks, New Orleans. We had a great time. If you have never been to New Orleans, go ahead and visit. It's the place to be. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. When I'm moving, nobody can test me. Man, I really complex. Them man, them I really can't test me.